Welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 17th of October for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to give you a broad overview of what to expect, but please stay with me. I will then dive deep to give you in forensic detail each of the 12 zodiac signs from Aries through till Pisces. Now, as this week begins, we still have that Libra season. The Sun, Mercury and Venus all in the sign of Libra, but Venus is the ruler of Libra, so this gives it a particular resonance. Now by Saturday, the Sun and Venus come into an exact conjunction, but it's right at the end of their stay in the sign of Libra, because on Sunday they move into Scorpio. So I need to tell you about that for each of the 12 signs, but also the ruler traditionally of the sign of Scorpio is Mars, and the Sun's forging a really energized link to Mars this week, which is brilliant if we're wanting to have enthusiastic conversations. The problem is that Mars continues to be compromised by the swirling mist that is Neptune, and that's in the 12th solar house. So the potential for gossip or misunderstandings is still quite high. But if we can get our facts straight and we have a real sense of wanting to work in some kind of cooperative, collaborative, collegiate way, the Sun's conjunction with Venus by the end of the week can really, on the face of it, point towards improvements around relationship matters. It's just that in the very heart of this week, there is also a square between the Sun and Pluto. And this is much more complex. It's exact on Wednesday, but it is there, getting tighter to that exact point for most of this week. And of course, Pluto is very much the planet of power. So any relationship matter may require, if it has not been quite going as each party wants, an intense discussion. If it's possible to use the more diplomatic energies of Venus and the more detached vibe of Mercury, which does continue a very bubbly opposition to Jupiter, if we can continue to do that and rise above the need to be very forceful in our approach, which comes from Pluto, then solutions can be found. But if that's not possible, I think that the move of the Sun and Venus into Scorpio, along with Saturn going direct on Sunday, could signal a separation in a tie that isn't working, or it can see something settle down in a much deeper and more productive and positive and committed way. So it's a bit of a make or break week for relationships in general for many of us, but how this plays out for your particular zodiac sign is what I will explain. Now, if you would like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast, year 2023 is racing up. If you want your personal forecast for that year, if you give me 3 pieces of personal data of time, date and place of birth, I can give you your 2023 personal forecast, but the rest of this year free. Plus in my special package, your roadmap, your character analysis, which can help to guide your moves for the rest of your life. This will give you invaluable information to help you to understand some of life's repeating patterns for you, but also where you can seize opportunities. Please see the link below for more information. If you're new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. If you decide to do so, please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. If you're an ongoing viewer, thank you so much for your continuing views. So Capricorn, your week commencing the 17th of October forecast gives you an opportunity to continue to raise your profile, cultivate contacts, and demonstrate to people just how capable you can be. The Sun and Venus is linked to Mars, suggest that you can really thrust forwards, but at the same time use some delicacy in your approach, which will win approval. What's not to like? Well, Pluto forges a much less cordial angle to the Sun and Venus, And this suggests that if you try too hard, it actually could be counterproductive. So it's kind of like getting clear about what you want to do and having a plan that you feel that you can execute and is realistic, and then going for it, but realizing that we can't necessarily always get exactly what we want. So that means that the effort you put in is commensurate with the potential opportunity, but recognizing that others may try to match you or have different skill set. And if that happens, that's just one of those things. And part of the reason why there could be a little bit of confusion is that ongoing angle between Neptune and Mars, which can drain you a little bit if you come up against any blockages to the drive that you're trying to put in. So that's where not trying too hard is a good thing. But you know, later this week, on Sunday, the Sun and Venus move into a much more sociable location. Technically, Venus in Scorpio, not at its best, but on the same day, your ruler ends a retrograde, which began on the 4th of June. If you have found that your financial situation has been quite tense or limited, or even your own self-worth has taken a bit of a battering during the interim, I think now's an opportunity to just move into a new phase of the year where your ambitions will always be important. You're a Capricorn. You know, it's all about steady progress towards those targets. But I just feel that having some playtime and getting together with people that bring a smile to your face, and there could even be one friend in your circle, especially if you're single, who actually holds a bit more of an attraction for you than they may be revealing exactly at this time. So do watch out for someone's body language.